Welcome back to Football Sports Talk. I'm Josh. It's Roy right there. Roy, how are you on this fine Wednesday afternoon?
Hey, not too bad. Feeling pretty good. Can't complain about anything.
All right. Well, we're going to jump into some baseball. I'll tell you what. I feel like this is the first week I really feel like I got some things to talk about. Some things have been happening.
Yep. I got a couple things to bring up.
Standings real quick. Out east in the American League, Tampa leads 34-18. Yankees 2.5 back, 33-22. Toronto 9 back, 27-29. Closer to 500 now. Baltimore 25-30, and then Boston 22-31, 12.5 back. Cleveland taking command in the AL Central, 33-25. Chicago White Sox, second place, even 500, 27-27. They're 4 games back. Minnesota 27-28, 4.5 back. Royals 22-33, 9.5 back. And the Detroit Tigers 21-34, 10.5 games back. Out west, Seattle takes the lead in the division currently, 28-29. The Athletics half a game back, 27-29. Texas game and a half back, 25-29. Houston 3.5 back, 24-32, and the Angels 6 back at 21-34. Let's go over the National League. The Braves still lead with the best record in the sport, 37-18. Phillies 9 games back, 28-27, game over 500. Nats also a game over 500, but they've played 2 more games. 9 games back as well, 29-28. Miami 26-31, and then the Mets in the cellar, losers of 5 straight, 22-33.
Yeah.
Go to the Central, Milwaukee. They've been hot, 33-20. They lead the division. St. Louis second, 29-25. The Reds same record, 29-25. Pittsburgh 1 game more and a loss, 29-26. And then the Cubs 29-26. Losers of 10 straight. And then out west, the Dodgers 35-20, Padres 31-23, Diamondbacks 30-24. Big drop off to the Giants 22-33, and the Rockies 20-36. Roy, you got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, so I always like to bring up a good team and then maybe some, team that's on a rise. Team I'm going to bring up is the Diamondbacks. They won 4 straight. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games. They're now plus 13 in their run differential. When they've been negative all year, they're starting to make a little comeback, starting to hit the ball. Pitching's doing well. I mean, they're only 4.5 out of the division, and they're about catching the Padres, who are only a game back from the Padres, as the Padres was the leader of the division for a little while. So give it up for the Diamondbacks making a little comeback here. The 2 teams I got to bring on the bad side. First, let's go with Detroit Tigers. Injuries are catching them. They can't hit. They're with Skubal down. I think I brought them up last week, so I won't talk too much about them. They have just fallen off the face of that division. In a weak division, they're still 10 games and a half back, and a division has only 2 winning teams above 500. And then the other one is obviously Bryce's team, the Chicago Cubs. Got to bring. I was asking him earlier, this week about him. Yeah. 10 losing, a team who won. What did they win 10 straight?
They've won 10 straight,
and now they've lost 10 straight. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. So, I mean, they're still in the hunt that division just because that team of division is kind of balanced. So, but geez, Cubs got to figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, losers of 10 straight. They still have a +8 run differential.
Yep.
But man, they've got
a winning record at home.
Yeah, they got to start hitting, though, man. They can't hit at all right now. Their pitching was always the weaker side of it. But when you can't hit and your weak side is not helping out, it's tough. But still, you shouldn't lose 10 straight.
No.
Nobody should. No team of that caliber should lose 10 straight. I'm not going to sit there and just talk about the Cubs all day because, it's just not good right now. Diamondbacks, yes, like you said, another team that's been hot, 9-1 their last 10. Winners of 4 straight. Atlanta still has best record in sport, 37-18. They've come back down to earth a little bit. They're not scorching like they were. But the division I want to talk about a little bit is the AL West. If you'd have told me that basically 2 months into the season, Seattle would be in first place, I would believe you.
Yep.
And if you said, oh, by the way, they have a losing record, I wouldn't believe you. And it's
Yeah.
not just Seattle, but 28-29 is winning the division out west. That's just crazy to me. Because the Angels are not that good. Houston they've had no pitching. They've all been injured or played bad. So 24-32, they lose Correa for the year. Altuve's been on the IL. So 24-32 is about, it makes sense based off how they played. But Texas being 4 games under 500, the Athletics being 2 games under 500, and then Seattle being 1 game under 500, it's just poor baseball being played out there.
Yeah. No, yeah, the West is just a weak at all, top to bottom.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot. I mean, yeah, like you said, Detroit, Kansas City also very disappointing to me. Just outside of Bobby Witt, they do have some other decent players. I look at Michael Garcia, broke out last year. He hasn't done anything this year. Vinny Pasquantino is a good, reliable first baseman. Hasn't done absolutely anything this year. So they're really getting hurt by some of their other players who are usually solid, just not being anything. And
yeah, I watched them the last 2 days playing the Yankees, and Bobby Witt hit that home run the other day. Their production is very weak. If you score more than 4 runs on them, or 3 runs, they're just in trouble. They can't push enough. I don't think they have enough power going on right now. They got a lot of young hitters, but their pitching has been kind of suspect. It kind of surprised me because that's not the Royals.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Weird 22-33 that they shouldn't be that bad though.
No.
In Cleveland, to me, I think we knew once Detroit wasn't going to take off that Cleveland was probably the team that ends up winning that division. But they've really, ever since they called that number 1 prospect of Pizzana, they've taken off, and he's looked electric since he's been there. I don't know if you've gotten to see his stats or anything.
I've just seen stats, but
he is a on-base machine. He's the typical leadoff hitter, but he can drive the ball into gaps. He can steal bases. He's an excellent second base. He's like the perfect second baseman that you could imagine. Gets on base, hits it in the gaps, and runs well. Plays good defense. Will never, hit 40, 50 home runs, but he'll steadily probably give you 20 to 30, and probably not 30 unless he really got going, but, steady 20, 25, probably 40 stolen bases, gold glove defense, and gets on base.
Yeah.
And ever since they've called him up, man, they've steamrolled. But I don't really have a whole lot other than that for standings. No. I do want to go over to our players of the week, though, and I'll go first this time. I've got a second baseman, Roy. Can you give me a guess on who?
Marte.
I did go with Ketel Marte. I don't usually like to just pick who MLB picks as player of the week, but I thought I was going to choose him, and then they did choose him, so I was like, okay, well, this one lined up. Ketel Marte, this is from MLB.com. I'm just going to read you their stats because I wanted to get it. In a 7-game span, because they didn't have an off day, Marte hit 536 with a 1.5 OPS, smashing 7 extra base hits, recording 12 RBIs. 3 fewer RBIs than he had in his previous 41 games to start the season. He did not have a single 3-hit game coming into last week, and he had 3 games of 3 hits, one of them being a clutch home run to basically walk it off. I think it was a walk-off. Yep, 3-run shot to walk it off. So Arizona really, that's not a team that has a bunch of budding superstars. All their pitchers feel like they're hurt. It seems like every time they go get a big guy. But they could really use some of their stars like Ketel Marte, Corbin Carroll to be the guys.
Yep. That's funny. I was going to use I wrote Marte was on my list of somebody I thought about using. But I didn't. Like I said, I always go pitching and hitting. I'm going with a hitter this week. That's been red hot. I'm going with Kyle Schwarber. I think he was player of the week last week or something. Over his last 10 games, he's batted .275, 11 hits, 6 home runs, and 11 RBIs. Yep. This year, he's already hit 21 home runs, which is tied for the major league lead. He's got 37 RBIs. His batting average is 233, but that's a Schwarber. He's kind of helped. He's here. Yeah, he's going to hit those bombs. He hit a late game home run the other night to get him back in the game to tie the game. Kyle Schwarber's he's consistently, ever since he came up with the Cubs, he's that lefty pop, that you just put at the leadoff spot somehow or top two, and he hits a home run. He may go through slumps where he's only going to bat 100 or 200, but overall you're going to get about 230, 240 hitter, and he just hits home runs. And he's one of the reasons why the Phillies is coming back. I talked about Sanchez last week. I'm not a Phillies fan. I don't want anybody thinking that, but Schwarber, I happened to watch the Phillies game the other night, and just watching his at bats, he's looking for something to drive, and you better hope it's nothing inside or across the plate, because it's going out of the left right field fence. So
yeah, I agree. All right, that takes us over to our draft, Roy. And again, this is the end of the month episode, so we can make changes. I've already talked to Bryce. Bryce is not going to make any moves.
Bryce is not making any moves. Okay.
Again, so we are recording this on the 27th of May, which is a Wednesday. So I usually don't update until the day after. So for an example, today is Wednesday for us. I am only up to Tuesday night's games. So I don't do the day of usually, because I want all the games to be played for the day before I input them. Bryce would have the number one pick because he is in last place at 165. Roy, you still have the lead. You're at 173, and I am one back at 172. I was actually ahead of you until 2 days ago. I got over you by one, and then you flipped back up.
I saw that, yeah.
Okay. So, with that being said, Roy, that gives me the second pick because I'm in second place. And I am going to make a change. I've liked my teams are hot. The Dodgers have won, the Brewers are winning, and the Guardians are winning, and the White Sox have been very good as a tier 3. But I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to be dropping the Baltimore Orioles for a team that you talked about today, and it's going to be the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I knew that's who you were going to pick because that was one of them I was going to try to get.
So, yes. Why do I have? Oh, for the love of God. There we go. Okay, well, that's all messed up.
I'm looking at the schedules real quick before I make a decision if I want to make this change.
There
we go. Okay. My turn?
It would technically be your turn, yes.
Okay. So I am going to make a change, I think. Let me make sure this is what I want to do.
And again, none of these will go in effect until June 1st. So we still have these teams that technically.
I am going to make a change. I am going to trade the Phillies Mariners for the Phillies.
Okay. So you're going to drop the Mariners.
Yeah, the West. I mean, I know they have about the same record, but the West Mariners just, I don't know. I trust the way the Phillies are playing more than I trust
Why is this messing up?
Is there one more trade I want to make or not? Let me look. Do I go with that other one trade?
Okay, so yeah, this would technically on the wraparound give you a second pick.
Yeah. You took my tier 2 team. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah. Were you going to drop the Rangers?
I was going to drop the Rangers, yes, for the Diamondbacks, but
You can pick up the Orioles.
no, I'll stick with the Rangers. Now I'm debating: do I want to keep the Pirates? I'll keep the Pirates.
Okay.
Come on, I'm done.
And I will not be making any more changes either.
I thought about taking the Cardinals.
Yeah,
over the
I
Pirates.
know. I was close to dropping the White Sox for the Cardinals, and then the White Sox they've won like probably 15 of their last 25. So I'm not going to make the change. They're winning.
Yeah, it was hard for me. At middle of the month, I was done with the Mariners. I was there. I was trading, getting rid of them no matter what. But the Tigers are bad. The Red Sox are bad. So I was like, and the Padres are. So I'd go Phillies. Or I think I got it.
Again, those won't take into effect. And if you want an even closer thing. Again, none of these teams are counting this month. Right now, we are technically tied, Roy, if you're counting the games that have finished today. Mm-hmm. I have 2 wins and you have 1, which has made us tied, but I don't do that until the end of the day usually. So, but yeah, it's gotten tight. Roy, you've slowed down a little bit on some teams, and I have started. The Brewers and the Guardians, I mean, they've just won the last month.
Well, I heard the Yankees. What hurt me was I had 2 West Coast AL West teams that weren't winning, and then then the Yankees and Rays were playing each other so much, and I just could not get a.
Yep. All right, so again, right now Roy 173, me 172, Bryce is 165. He's right there. I mean, that's 1 day's worth basically to be right back in. So it's very tight, which is good. It goes and flows. But I don't think I have a whole lot else for baseball, Roy.
I got 2 things for baseball real quick. I just want to highlight had our first no-hitter of the year.
Yes.
The Houston Astros did it against the Texas Rangers. Was that Imaya?
Or to something Imaya.
Imaya pitched 6 innings, and then Okert pitched in the 7th, and then Santana came in and finished the last 2 innings for a no-hitter for the first one of the year. I really wanted to highlight that. And the other one was, I did not know this till I was reading this today. Nick Kurtz for the A's.
Yep.
Went 0 for 4 last night. That's the first game in 48 games that he ends on his on base in streak ends. He'd been on base 48 straight games. Rookie of the year last year. Good first baseman. I did not realize he had been on base that many times or that many games in a row. Congrats. Big accomplishment there for him. For a good first baseman.
I agree. Okay. Roy, I'll give you one more thing before baseball. It's kind of a game because I don't think we have anything to talk about other than our games the rest of the week, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I'm going to count this as a game. It's not really a game. It's more of like a, can you name this list? But we'll count it as a game. I saw a thing today, and I was very shocked looking at this list. John Boy Media posted this today. Well,
Who did?
20 hours ago.
John Boy?
20 hours ago. So I guess this was maybe last night. Same idea. They posted the top 7 second base WAR leaders for the season. So WAR, you know what WAR is. I know it's hard to calculate it, but
wins above runs, yeah.
Wins above replacement.
Replacement, yeah.
Top 7 Major League Baseball second baseman. WAR
this year.
Defense, just this season. Can you name me? And you don't have to be in order. I mean, you can try to be, but you can say a name and say, I think this guy will be second or third or whatever. But can you name the top 7?
Oh man!
And they've played most of their games at second, so doesn't have to be only second baseman, but like they've played more of their games at second than anywhere else on the infield.
Well, I would go with what's his name? What's it for the Albies for the Atlanta?
Ozzy Albies is not in the top 7. And here,
Really?
I'll even give you the WAR so you can visualize it. Number 1 has 1.4. Number 2 has 1.2. Third place has 1.2. Fourth place has 1. Fifth and sixth both have 0.9, and seventh has 0.8. So,
Well, I'll go Marte.
Ketel Marte is not on the list.
Holy crap! Really?
This is a hard list for Roy.
If Jazz is not on there,
Is that a guess?
yes.
Jazz Chisholm is the major league leader in second base WAR with
Are you
1.4.
serious?
The best statistical second baseman in the sport right now is Jazz Chisholm.
That's ridiculous.
That should tell you something about this list, Roy.
Well, that just
That's
tells
how
me.
bad this position has been all year.
Well, how about Terang?
Bryce Terang is not on the
Oh,
list.
hell, then I'm not gonna know anybody. What?
Okay, you
Nico
want me to
Horner?
read you some?
Nico Horner?
Not on the list.
Oh God, no! I don't think I'll get anybody.
First place, Jazz Chisholm Jr., 1.4 WAR. Second place, former Yankee, Ezekiel Duran of the Texas Rangers, 1.2 WAR. He's been good. I've seen his name a few times in things. Third place, this one makes me fall out of a chair, Roy. Former Yankee, Oswald Peraza of the Los Angeles Angels.
What?
1.2 WAR.
No.
He had a hot first month of the season. He's cooled off since, but still. Fourth place, first non-Yankee of some type. Chase Mydroth of the Chicago White Sox, 1 WAR flat. Fifth place, postseason legend Ernie Clement of the Blue Jays, 0.9. Number 6, this one was surprising to me. Travis Bazzana of the Cleveland Guardians, 0.9 already.
Yeah, I would never got that.
And number 9, Seattle Mariner youngster Cole Young just got called up this year, 0.8. There's your leaders in WAR in second base. I just thought that was crazy.
I did not see that one coming at all. So I wouldn't have got half of those.
All right. Take it on. I still have my normal game later, but we'll let you go to you.
All right, my game. Let's see. Mine I got off TikTok. Really thought you'd enjoy this one. You probably saw it, but I'm afraid. Give me. There are 5 teams in the MLB that have a letter A in their hat. I'll give you 1 minute.
I only
to
get
do
a
it.
minute.
You get a minute.
How about I just get to name them? Man.
You get a minute. You ready? You ready?
An A in their hat. Is that
And
what
there
you
has
said?
to be A in their hat. Ready? Go.
Braves.
The Atlanta Braves is correct. Come on.
I mean, they're all logos.
And on their player hat.
St. Louis. No, they don't have an A.
Think out west.
I am. Oakland's not. Oh, Oakland. Or what?
A's, yes, that's 2. Got 15 seconds left. Got 5, 3, 2.
I don't know.
So you got 2 of the 5.
I went through a lot of teams in my head, too. I really did. Sometimes when we do the timed, I'm like, I can't think. I went through a lot of teams.
All right, so you got the A's and the Braves.
Okay.
The Angels. Los Angeles.
I went through every fucking team out west except for the Angels.
Well, you missed 2 out west teams. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
I did. I said in my head, Dodgers, Giants, Rockies.
And Dodgers is the last one. They have LA on their hat.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they're right. Oh, that's a bad miss.
So there's your 5. The A's, the Braves, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Angels, and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah, I should have got. I even said the Dodgers. What was I thinking their damn logo was? Big D. Maybe I'm thinking their spring training hat.
So I thought you'd get that one right off the bat.
You put a timer up, it works different.
I couldn't just let you sit here forever. It's more fun that way.
All right. I got my game for you. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
This should
Can you
be
guess
fun.
what the first question is?
It's probably has something to do with the Royals since we're playing the Royals.
Can you name me a current player who plays for the Kansas City Royals, Roy?
I'm going to go Cagaloni. Isn't that his name?
No, it's not even close.
Yes, it is.
Cagaloni?
And that one is it a lefty? How is
Yeah,
it?
I know who you're talking about. It's not Cagaloni. It's not a type of sandwich or meat.
What is his name?
Jack Caglione.
Caglione. It's close enough.
Caglione, are you kidding? Can I have some Caglione on my sandwich, please?
It's close enough.
Oh my god! I put Michael Walker.
Oh, see, I was going to say Bobby Witt, but I figured for sure you'd say your favorite player in baseball.
Yeah, I have Bobby Witt jersey right here signed. It's going up there soon. Next one. You might lose on this one, Roy. Current Major League Baseball player, born in the United States, who was a first-round pick in the MLB draft. Now, it can be any draft, but first-round pick.
First-round pick. But it has to be in the major leagues.
Have to be in the major leagues. First round, major leagues, USA.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is correct. I think you chose him last time I did one.
Bryce Harper is one of my favorite players, even as a.
I went Yankees legend Austin Wells.
Austin Wells. Why? He's been terrible.
Because he's like the first name that came to mind.
I mean, Judge was the first round.
Yeah. Could have picked him too. I went Austin Wells, Yankees legend. Next one. I need you to name me a current Major League Baseball player who has played for the Mets but does not currently play for the Mets.
Has played for the Mets but currently does not play for the Mets.
I think I'm going to get you on this one, Ryan. I think I'm going to get you.
Because I'm afraid I'm going to say somebody. The one that popped in my head, I think you would say him. So I can't go with that one.
I did pick him. You're right.
Played for the Mets, but currently does not play for the Mets.
There's a lot of answers for this.
I know, but the first three that pop in my head, I'm like, you could pick all three of those. Gosh dang it. Think somebody off the wall that you would go with. Come on, somebody off the wall. That's not currently a Met that was on the Mets. All right, I'm just gonna go. Gosh dang it, I don't want to go with him, but
say it.
Gosh dang it. All right. I'm going to say do I say it? Luis Severino.
Oh, I went Jacob deGrom.
Oh no, so I was thinking Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso was, and I'm like, you talk about the Orioles and stuff like, and no. Luis Severino, I thought for sure you'd say him because you go Yankees legend.
He is a Yankees legend. No, I went Jacob deGrom.
Okay, sweet. Didn't even cross my mind with him.
Okay, next one. I need you to name me any player to have had 30 stolen bases in one season.
Any player ever, or just?
And don't say the same name as me, Roy. I picked an oldie.
Oh, I got one.
Who you got?
Jose Canseco.
Do I need to look it up, or are you 100% sure?
One of the first persons to ever go 30 for 30.
Yeah, I didn't pick him. I didn't pick somebody old. I picked Elly De La Cruz because you pick him for every possible answer, I feel like.
Well, if you said current, I probably would have said him. I was going to go Vince Coleman, but I thought, oh, that might be too easy for you.
I was going to go Ricky Henderson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
To see if you would pick the most obvious one.
I can't pick the most obvious one. So, but Jose, yeah. Jose Canseco.
Hey, you're 3 or 4. Doing pretty good today.
I won last week, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
I think I won last time.
This is an easy one. Any Orioles outfielder of all time. Anyone who's played one game in the outfield for the Baltimore Orioles.
Any outfielder. Oh, how old can I go back? Got one. Brady Anderson.
Are you 100% right, or do I need to look it up?
You can look it up, but it's Brady Anderson's right.
You're going to move on. I went with the Yankee killer, Cedric Mullins.
Ooh, he popped in my head. That's the bad thing.
He crushes the Yankees. He goes to the Rays this year. He's hitting about $140. Crushes the Yankees. It's incredible. Never seen anything.
Oh no, he tears the Yankees up.
Rafael Devers' little brother. That's what he is. Okay. This one has a lot of answers. You should not lose. But I, for some reason, feel like I might get you. Give me a player in the last 20 years-ish. It can be 30. It can be close. Since 2000. How about that?
Okay.
To have played for the Dodgers and the Cardinals.
The Dodgers and the Cardinals.
Quite a few names.
Ooh, Dodgers and Cardinals. Can I even think of one? That's what I think about.
Well, I could name probably like.
You probably can. Dodgers and Cardinals. Okay, so how do I want to start? Was he a Cardinal and then Dodger? Or Dodger? Gotta think about this. Got one. Oh, no, it's 20 years. Dang it. I was thinking old time. Never mind. I had one, but he was way back in the days. All right. So, okay, last 20 years. Jeez. I think I got one. Was he a Dodger? What the hell? How come I can't think of? I'm going to go with, I think he was Jason Hayward. Wasn't he a Dodger?
Jason Hayward was a Dodger. That's a good pull. He was only a Dodger for a short amount of time. That's going to win it for you.
I thought he was a World Series. Yeah.
He was a Dodger. He was a Cardinal for 1 year. I thought you'd pick a little bit more obvious of a name. I picked Albert Pujols.
Oh, I forgot Pujols was on the Dodgers.
Well, Albert Pujols, Joe Kelly, Tommy Edman, Lance Lynn, Jack Flaherty. There's a bunch. I could go through a huge list of names.
Yeah, I see you got
Did David Freese stop? No. Yeah, I think David Freese stopped there for a very short time.
David Freese I knew he was a Pirate. Was he ever a Dodger, really?
Let me look. I think so. Sure was.
Not
Cardinal, Angel, Pirate, Dodgers.
Yep.
Well,
I got lucky. Got one to come out of left field. Or as Hayward played right field.
He played right field. I probably played the other positions, but he was a right fielder. His lone season in St. Louis in 2015, and he was on the Dodgers all of 23 and half of 24.
Winner, chicken dinner. It's all that matters.
Yep.
You about got me because I couldn't think of anybody off the top of my head.
Oh, I had a lot of names. I thought you wouldn't go someone like Tommy Edman that like actively is playing. And I thought, okay, he won't pick over Pujols. That's a big
How about
name.
Tommy Pham? Did he play for?
Oh yeah, Tom. I don't know if Tommy.
He played for the Dodgers.
I don't know. No.
So he never
played.
played.
St. Louis, San Diego, Tampa, Mets, Pittsburgh, Reds, White Sox, Red Sox, Arizona, and Kansas City. Jesus Christ. I remember Tommy Pham's debut, 2014.
Well,
all right.
Got my win. That's all I got.
All right. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Hey, I got one more thing before we close. Hey, I want to reach out, send a shout out to our regular Reed Miller, who is Reed is going to state tomorrow in track. Good luck. Kick some ass, buddy.
What's he run?
He's doing the triple jump. Qualified. Only been triple jump for 2 months and qualified for state, so I want to give him a shout out.
Very nice. Good luck. Peace.